This is music, and this is a hard Rollin Haul. So this is another one of those temporarily confused videos, because I'm shooting this last year, 2021, but we are in 2022 now. And the reason is that I placed this order in High Roller Records in 2021. That's last year / this year. But I expected it to come in next year / this year, 2022, because there were some pre-orders in the bunch. But actually, despite the fact that vinyl production is perpetually behind schedule these days, this haul actually came through in time, incredibly enough. I picked it up, as I think I said, at High Roller Records in their web shop. And I order from their web shop a couple of times a year, and they never disappoint me. I'm always impressed with the quality, the expedience, and so on and so forth. So this is a bunch of vinyls. So let's just get down to business and check it out. So the first one is this one here, Thrash Sanctuary, little 7-inch Japanese thrash metal sampler EP with just a song from each of the 4 bands on it. So Cassandra, Void D, I guess, or Void maybe, Cement, and Sabaz. Looks like this. So it's gonna be fun, I think. The next one is ARG. This one here, Entrance. I have, what's it called, The World Without the End. That's a very good album. It's actually great. I'm hoping this one is just, if it's just 50% as good, then this is gonna be absolutely fantastic. Up next is High Voltage by AC/DC. So that's another, shall we say, nail in the AC/DC coffin. That sounded terrible. I'm trying to sort of acquire all AC/DC's issues or albums or releases, just the albums actually, in vinyl format. I had them when I was most of them when I was a kid, and this is just a reissue, but I'm happy with the reissue. Got some more classic here, Highway to Hell. That's an absolute eternal classic. The next one is not that much of a classic, but I still like it very much. Who Made Who, of course, the soundtrack from Maximum Overdrive. An excellent, terrible, but awesome, but bad, but great B movie. And this one, I guess that's also not a classic, but Stiff Upper Lip has some pretty good stuff on it. I like this album. Some of their more recent material, I guess. Well, from 2000, I don't know if that's recent anymore, but you know, they've had a long career. The next one here is Hooked on Metal by Acid, and it's actually a picture disc, so that's actually pretty cool. I don't mind picture discs. Picture discs today sound almost as good as non-picture discs, but this is what it looks like. Acid, Belgian kind of traditional metal with lots of speed metal, maybe even more speed metal than traditional metal, but this one, and look at the artwork, absolutely cool. I mean, that's a great picture disc. I'm not gonna, what was it? Please play as hard as possible. I like how polite they are. They do say please. The next one is Marching for Vengeance by Angel Dust, German kind of thrash metal. They became more and more, I would say, kind of like technical, or at least, shall we say, refined, or developed a sense for complexity or something as they became more and more experienced, I guess. But this one, of course, it's High Roller reissue. It's bone red splatter vinyl. The next one, Ark, of course, Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's as far as I remember, it's kind of a compilation, this one. But I look forward to giving that a spin. It was in their new wave of British heavy metal section. The next one is Danger Cross, Recitation of Death. Sounds scary. Pretty simple artwork, but it looks cool. I like this sort of black and white looking, like, you know, kind of like do-it-yourself-ish. I think this was one of the pre-orders, Excalibur. I mean, check this out. I love this artwork too. It's epic, but it still has kind of like a slight sort of underground feel to it, to the artwork. So that's great. And this is a No Remorse album, by the way. So that's not High Roller, but I bought it from High Roller's shop. And up next is a bunch of albums by the same band, namely Protector. The first one is Leviathan's Desire. So some nice thrash metal to the collection, I think here. Misanthropy, more Protector, of course. And we're fully protected here because we also have the Heritage here. And there's more. A Shedding of Skin, also Protector. I think this is probably the most, one of the most iconic pieces of artwork from Protector, I think. It's pretty scary. So there you go. And the next one was one I've had sort of my eye on for a long time. And then I watched a Scott Waters video where he had received a completely warped and destroyed copy. And he was like, I'm hoping and praying that there will be another copy because it's like a limited edition, and that made me panic. So that's basically what made me go and order this at High Roller. And it's not even a High Roller release, it's a Massacre reissue as far as I know. Mine is 395 out of a 400, so it's almost the end of the line. It's this one here, Toxic, Think This, kind of like technical thrash metal. And very, very, very much praised by a lot of different people in the vinyl community and beyond. And the last one is Deliver Us by Warlord. So, a bit of a thrash heavy vinyl haul from High Roller. As I said, this is really stuff that arrived last year / this year, 2021. But I decided to sit on the video for a while and wait and sort of release it, I guess, or upload it next year / this year, 2020, because that was my plan all along. So by the time you're watching this video, I've probably given most, if not all of these, a couple of spins, and they might even have been featured in some other videos of mine. Anyways, thanks for watching.